It has been about a year since my last What Is On My Phone video. I did one last year in August 2015 on my Moto X, which is right here. So for today I'm going to do the same type of video, but on my iPhone SE, which is my main daily driver at the moment. So this is what is on my iPhone, autumn 2016. So as some of you may know, I have this iPhone SE in space grey, as you can see there. A 16 gig, unfortunately, and it's currently running iOS 10, which was released a couple of days ago actually. So yeah, so there's my home screen, as you can see. Pretty simple. On the first page we've got messages, calendar, photos, camera. This is the setup that we got going on for this video. So yeah, that's that. And then you got the weather app there for checking the weather. And then you got clock, which is being redesigned in iOS 10. Looks quite nice, actually. I like the dark theme that they have going on here. The stopwatch looks quite nice as well. And yeah, haven't really used this bedtime feature, whatever it is. But who knows, I might use it one day. I don't know. So that's the clock app. Then you got the wallet app, which I don't really use, to be honest. Notes, iTunes Store, App Store. And then I've got social.com, which is where I keep all my social media apps and whatever. So you got Twitter, as you can see, that's what that looks like. And there's my profile if you want to follow me. Yeah, that's what my timeline looks like right now. Yeah, that's that. And you got Snapchat. I do use Snapchat from time to time. There's my Snap code if you want to add me. Bit of promo there. But yeah, that is Snapchat. Instagram, you got your pictures there, the people I'm following, and some more promo. This is my profile, once again, if you want to follow me. Then you got Reddit, which I don't really use too often, but I have it there if I want to use it, see what's happening in the world of Reddit. Got Tumblr, Vine, Periscope, Beam, which is Casey Neistat's social network app thing.
A platform to share your perspective, to share your world with video, and to see other people's perspectives via video that you can trust.
Here are some of the beams that I've done, as you can see there. So basically it'll allow you to share videos of what you're seeing around you without having to look directly into the phone screen or whatever. It's pretty nice.
You don't stare into your phone while you're recording something, you just go like this. And Beam captures whatever's happening in front of you, and then when you take the phone away, it shares it. It's pretty much magic.
There's the clip that I just recorded. You can send reactions as well, which is what you're seeing in the corner. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And that's Beam. Time hop, if I want to look at stuff that I said in the past, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. So this is some of the tweets I made a year ago today. In 7 days from now, people may go crazy over the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. Wow. Tomorrow the world's going to go crazy about the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. It's 2 years ago. So yeah, that is Time Hop. And that's my social folder. And you got YouTube, because obviously I make YouTube videos and I do watch some as well. That's my subscription feed right now, as you can see there. So yeah, that's YouTube. And you got Mail, Health, and then a folder with some of my music apps like SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Sonos, which is an app to control your Sonos music system. We have one of those downstairs. And you got BBC iPlayer radio, don't really use that to be honest. And then Shazam, right there. You got settings, YouTube Creator Studio, which allows you to check all your comments and analytics and stuff like that on your channel, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's that. And then we have my gaming folder. I don't keep a lot of games. I don't really want to use too much space on my phone because, you know, I have a 16 gig iPhone, unfortunately. So yeah, but I do have a couple of games here, like Crossy Road, bit of a classic iPhone game to be honest. There it is. And I just got run over by a truck. So yeah, that's Crossy Road. And I've got Colour Switch. And it's pretty interesting, like puzzle game, I think. I'll just show you what this game looks like. So you just have to get this little like character or whatever through these colours or something. And if you hit the wrong colour, you die. And you've got different game modes. But yeah, you get the idea. That's Colour Switch. Yeah, I'm not really good at explaining games. So yeah. And you got Steve, which is quite interesting. It's a game that runs in the notification center right here. I think it's inspired from the Google Chrome Easter egg, which you can play if you're offline. That's pretty nice. So yeah, that's Steve. And then Neko Atsume, which is an app where you collect cats. I do kind of like cats, so I've got this app. As you can see, basically you just leave out items in your garden or whatever, as you can see, and then cats may come and visit your garden or whatever. As you can see, I've got one cat there, Mo, which is named after our cat, Mo. So yeah, these are the different cats that I've visited. As you can see, you can rename them if you want. So yeah, that's Neko Atsume. I think I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know. Then I've got this shops folder where I keep my shopping apps. I've only got two in there, which is Amazon and eBay. And in this folder we've got my photo, video and basically just creative type apps in here. I've got the Gopro app for controlling my GoPro. I have a GoPro Hero 3 White if you're interested. You've got the layout app from Instagram. And then Boomerang, which is pretty hard to explain, but it's like a camera app, also made by Instagram. Let me just show you it in action if you haven't seen it before. So you just record something like that, and it makes like a little video loop or whatever. Bit hard to explain, but yeah, that's Boomerang. You got Motion Stills, which is an app by Google, which allows you to take your live photos on your iPhone SE, iPhone 6S or iPhone 7, and you can make a little video collage or whatever out of them. Or if you want, you can send a GIF out of it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's Motion Stills. And you got a Folio Scope, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It's a pretty basic animation app for iOS. Then you have Aesthetic Cam, which is like a pretty weird camera app. Let me just show you it in action. I'm gonna take a photo. So yeah, you can get pretty interesting results out of this camera app. I'll just take one more photo. You can see that. Pretty weird, but yeah, you get the idea. That's Aesthetic Cam. And then we have a Bit Cam, It's also quite interesting. It's basically a camera app which makes your photos look kind of retro. So yeah, that's Bitcam. And that's my creative folder, whatever, photo video folder, whatever you want to call it. So taking a look at the bottom, we have my most frequently used apps on this iPhone, which are the phone app for, you know, calling people, and Safari for web browsing, Tweetbot, which is my Twitter client of choice. It's quite a nice Twitter client. I definitely would recommend it to anyone that has a iOS device. And then we have music. I do have some music on this iPhone, but not a lot of music because of the 16GB storage space that I mentioned earlier. So I just wanted to try and save some space. So there's not a whole lot, but yeah, you get the idea. That is music and my most frequently used apps on the iPhone. Then moving on to the next page, we have FaceTime, calculator, podcasts. I do listen to quite a few podcasts, as you can see there. I tend to listen to podcasts if I'm out and about, like on car journeys and bus journeys or whatever. I usually listen to some podcasts. So yeah, that's that. Then we got the Watch app, which is what I use for this Apple Watch Sport, which I got for my birthday a couple of months ago. It's the first generation Series 1 Apple Watch, so it is a little bit slower than the Series 2, I think, but it works pretty well for my needs. But yeah, you can control your settings, like the brightness, volume, and some other stuff as well, which is pretty handy. And yeah, that's the Apple Watch app, or whatever, Watch. So then we have this Home app, which is new with iOS 10. I don't use it since we don't have any stuff that works with HomeKit, so not really using that, to be honest. It's just sitting there on the home screen. Then we got the extras folder. A lot of these I don't really use on my phone. I do use voice memos sometimes to record some audio recordings, but apart from that, I don't really use all these apps in the extras folder. And then in the unused folder, we have more unused apps like maps, videos, reminders, stocks, iBooks, news, and activity. I think what I'm actually going to do is delete one of the apps. Definitely don't need tips, so I'm going to delete that remove that from the home screen. So yeah, that's that. We got Facebook Messenger, Hangouts, and then we got this Google folder for some Google apps, like Google Cast, for use with the Chromecast. We have a Chromecast downstairs in the living room. We got Gboard, which is a Google keyboard. Let me just show you what it looks like. And that's what the keyboard looks like, as you can see. You can search for stuff on Google right from the keyboard, which is pretty handy. We just search for River Thames for some reason. And got some info on the River Thames and some images there and some GIFs. Not sure what GIFs there will be of the River Thames. Well, that's nice. Quite like that. But anyway, you get the idea. It's quite a nice keyboard for iOS. So yeah, that's that. And you got Google Drive and Google Docs right there. Then you got Twitch and Mobcrush, which are both live streaming services where you can stream yourself playing games or something. Yeah, this is Twitch. You probably might have heard of it. You can see there. And Mobcrush here is similar, but instead it's for iOS and Android games. We've got Pokemon Go, Minecraft Pocket Edition, and some other games. And yeah. And then we have Imager, which is like a sort of social network for imaging. I don't really know, to be honest. But and then finally we have City Mapper, Evernote, and Mac Tracker, which is an app that I featured several times in my videos, but it's basically an app where you can view different kinds of Apple products, like Macs, iPhones, iPads, iPods, and etc. As you can see there, iPod Touch 6th generation, introduced July 2015. It gives you some of the specs, the price when it was released, software that it came with, storage capacities, and etc. But yeah, that's Mac Tracker, and that is pretty much all of the apps on my iPhone SE. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. You can also follow me on my social networks like Twitter and Instagram for more updates from me in the future. So once again, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Then you have I can't pronounce that. Aesthetic cam. Aesthetic cam. Yeah, aesthetic cam. Then you have then you have aesthetic cam. Was it not recording? Well, it wasn't recording. Wow. So yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed this. Once again, I can't even say words.